It's nice to see you. I hope that you had a great day yesterday, that you were able to relax and not go out into the crazy ice rink that was Johnson County. I was out early, and then when I pulled back into my driveway, it took me 6 tries to get into my driveway. I was driving a minivan. And my driveway is like literally almost flat. 6 tries to get into my driveway, and then I was like a foot in front of the road, and then I went into like, you know, get stuff and get some salt. And then by the time I came back out, my car had rolled back into, like slid back into the road. Luckily, I live on a cul-de-sac, so it wasn't like a huge deal, but it was kind of like, huh. So it was a good thing that we were not all out trying to travel yesterday morning.
Like 10 a.m. it was fine.
It's true, but by then it would have been rough. Anyway, the reason I say that is, number one, I hope you had a great day. Number two, I do not know what the weather will bring tomorrow. Nobody does. But I want to tell you, because I know that there are some people that were going to be gone or might be gone or who knows, whatever. Assuming we have school tomorrow, my plan for tomorrow is that we will continue on our conversation about Newton's third law. I will record that lesson, so if you're gone, you can watch it. There is a sheet that I did not yet get copied for you for that, but I will put that up on Canvas so you have access to that as well. The plan is that on Tuesday, because we have a long weekend, right? On Tuesday, we will have a check-in over Newton's third law. If you are gone tomorrow, then if you want to wait and take that on Wednesday, you can, but be aware that the Unit 4 test is on Thursday, okay? Unless days of school get canceled, that's not going to move back. Okay, does that make sense to everybody? Okay, so just be aware of that, know where you're at, know what's going on. Today, we're going to have a super fast warm-up problem. It's more of a conversation than anything else. To remind you from last time we were together, that was on Tuesday, that we worked through that applied problem, that you did not write your conclusion evaluation. So I'm going to give you just a couple of minutes at your table to have a conversation about what indeed does make a good conclusion and evaluation sections of a lab, because in 3 minutes, you're going to have the opportunity to write that yourself, okay? So right now, have a conversation. Go, go, go. All right. So here we go. We're going to have this quick conversation. What makes a good conclusion evaluation? We're going to start at the back corner. We're just going to work our way around. What makes a good conclusion evaluation? What do you want to make sure you do or don't do? You need to state a weakness and how you can fix it. Okay, like something specific, right? You need to have a specific answer. Awesome. Go, Sam. Absolutely. You have to include data. Without data, any conclusion you draw doesn't make any sense. All right, my friends over here, Addie and Riley, what do you guys come up with? Yeah. Human error isn't a good thing to write, is it? I don't ever react well to that. Human error isn't a thing, okay? Or it's not a thing that I'm going to accept as an answer. So you said evaluate weaknesses. We got to be specific. I just screwed up is not an answer. What you got, Ed? Correct, correct. And I'm going to kind of expand on that for a second. So you need to have realistic improvements, like legitimately realistic improvements. Friends, part of the reason we're doing this today is because when Mrs. Murphy and I were talking about it, one of the things that a lot of people say is, oh, if I could just video it, then I could get great data. You did video it, didn't you? So just kind of keep in mind that that's a thing, and you got to think about that. Also, I want you to be aware that in this lab, you are trying to prove a physics concept that works in a vacuum, that works under perfect conditions. Error happens in labs. When you test something, a physics principle, in non-ideal conditions, it doesn't always work perfectly, and that's okay. But you need to say not just it wasn't ideal conditions. Not ideal conditions just means the same thing to me as human error. That means that you don't actually know and you haven't given it any thought. So you need to think through what those might be. I'm going to keep cruising. Is that okay? What else did you guys come up with over here? Indeed it should. So make sure that you know. Ben, I want your attention. Thank you. I want you to make sure that you're answering a question. Like seriously, like not just for 30 seconds. Like, there you go. The conclusion needs to be based on the question we're asking. Okay, so think about that question. Figure out what that is. Cass, did you guys come up with other stuff? I'm not trying to put the like. I meant more like your table, so it doesn't have to be just you. Not really. That's okay.
They took ours.
Jerks. Jeez. They took them all. Oh, y'all, come on now. She's got her hand up. What do you want?
Writing off data as an outlier unless you have many other data points to prove it.
Yeah. So we are, remember on this lab, you looked, maybe, can I click? Maybe I can't click. There we go. I asked you to just choose one collision, right? And some of you chose the collision that I gave you, and some of you chose other collisions. I don't care which one. But if you only chose one collision, you can't tell me it's an outlier, right? That doesn't make any sense. You're using the data that you're analyzing and the percent error to help you inform your conclusion, and then write your analysis based on that. Okay? I'd like for you right now to go to your assessment seats. Hold off on starting for a second because I need to say one other thing as well. Okay? So when you go to your assessment seats, you got a pencil. Is it about something I wrote on there? Hold on, I think I'm gonna answer that question for everybody in just a second. Say 25-ish is okay. All right, as you're getting settled, attention up here. As you're getting settled, your attention is up here, please. I graded the front of your sheet already. Okay, I got that done actually before the snow day even. That's amazing. If I wrote something on your sheet like, is this data the data that you graphed? Or if I wrote something like, how do these slopes compare? You can let me know right now as we're doing this 10-minute conclusion, and we'll get things adjusted if they need to be adjusted. I want your grade to be an assessment of your physics, not on a miscommunication. Okay? So please make sure that you're paying attention to that. Sam, I'm going to have you move right across from Market because there's space right there. That would be great. All right. I'm going to give you 10 minutes. Get started on that conclusion. I'll be up in just a second to answer questions. Hold on just a sec.